Oh. Well, that's not fun. Alright. And we should be live.
Ooh. Some mama got hit by a power surge.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, as soon as the stream started, too.
Some mama got hit by a power surge.
Yeah, we're in business.
If you guys want the basic rundown, there's only like an hour left for this thing, so might as well do this again.
What again?
Also, I'm here now.
So, unlike before, Rock's going solo. I'm not partaking in this.
Yes. Battle time.
Big time.
Looks like it's just a regular one. Probably just to keep the queue times going. Ouch. And we got wiped out.
Oh, holy shit, it's Santa.
Oh, crap. A phantom. Yeah, can't really do anything against that. It has invincibility frames when it's attacking.
It's attacking me! It's attacking me!
Dang it.
Guy's Got your message.
Nice.
I'm not returning here.
The only reason I'm doing this is because Mike Myers won't return any of my calls. Oh, great.
I want pictures of Spider-Man.
I want spiders a picture, man. I didn't even see that thing attacking
not
me.
the siren.
Ugh. It's like yogurt. Not like you would know, you're not even watching. Also, it looks like there's no dropped frames, even though I increased the resolution output, so that's good. Hey, Leanna, welcome back.
Oh, Leanna's watching.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Tricolor Turf War. Rock and paper versus a full team of scissors.
Oh, what the fuck are these feet? Why are they so fucking bad? Why are there... Wait, that's it. Holy shit, it's a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Ow. That's what you would get.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, no cover at all. Considering that it's two individual teams of 2 against a full team of 4. Yeah, it's not exactly the best odds. You know, constantly stopping us isn't going to help your cause. Paper. We're up against the scissors.
Down with the scissors.
Get up, come on, get down with the scissors! Oh, you had one job. And you only did 1/4 of it. You had one job. Honestly, something tells me that they didn't really think tri-brother battles do too well. Dang it! Almost had it. Yeah, figures. Yeah, my teammate couldn't get a single kill.
Oh.
I was practically carrying, and I only managed to get 3.
Yeah, they definitely didn't think through any of that, or most of it anyway.
Essentially, if you're the underdog, you're not gonna do well.
I thought it was gonna be split evenly.
Apparently not. Apparently, whomever is in the lead by the halfway point is the deciding factor as to who the team that has the advantage is. Well, here we go. Standard turf war. I'm sorry. At that moment, I knew. And yes, I can make those kinds of jokes. I'm nearsighted. I need glasses. Ouch. Chicken. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Got a new shit. 45 minutes remain. Soy sauce. Until the Splatfest ends, Liana.
Forget it, Mario.
Jeffrey, shut it. Ooh!
What?
Uh-oh. Cover me! Oh, no, dude!
I can't.
No, I didn't mean to do that! Ugh. There we go!
Should be around.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh! So close. Oh! Yeah, it's essentially a free-for-all. Ooh.
Yeah, like Leanna, like earlier, Rock and I had gotten a 100x battle and we were winning, but then the game hit us with a connection error and occurred thing.
I still think it's really dumb how even just one person PC it means, oh, the entire match is over.
It wasn't just.
Like-
It wasn't one person that DC'd that time. The
think it might
servers
have been-
encountered an error.
Yeah, because
Everybody, me and T got kicked out at the same time. And it said a connection error has occurred. That implies that it was a server-based problem. So I see how it works. Okay, so it counts as a victory for both teams if one of them, at least one of them, wins. It's just one team gets more glory than the other. And I believe a victory overall counts more towards them, but again, I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look at how Tricolor Splatfest work again. Communication error has occurred.
Speaking of...
What's happening in November?
Let's see. Context. That's when Pokemon Gen 9 comes out,
Yeah.
if I had to guess. And of course, also Sonic Frontiers and God of War Ragnarok, I guess.
Almost got him. Yeah. Red team fell in the water. It's over. It's over. It's over. Your paper. We had the high ground. You underestimate my power to give you a paper cut. Don't try it. Ooh, wipeout!
Nice.
That's the time to take advantage. Right into the water you go. I'm on a roll. No self-control. Right into the water, okay. Oh, way to go, dum-dum. I wonder what my total kills was for this. 17.
Damn.
I absolutely slaughtered them. Sheesh. That's gotta be my personal best in this demo. I was the only one that entire game that hit double digits in terms of the splats department. Unbelievable. An E-liter with a scope, and a dynamo roller along with a splatter shot. These guys are going for the long range. Oh, my team was able to compensate for that. Oh! They're E-liter with a scope, DC! But that means the entire match ends.
Again, I think that's really dumb. I can't think of any other, like, multiplayer game that does this nowadays. Can't they just replace them with bots?
It's not that simple.
But other games do it. I mean, ask Valve or some shit.
Valve doesn't replace them with bots. Not in their competitive games, anyway. The only one that does that is the Left 4 Dead games. And even then, they're cooperative. I mean, yeah, there's versus mode, but that's the only real competitive mode the game has. Other than that, it's just people trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. Oh, come on. Seriously?
Good job, Nintendo, for not, like, just continuing the match.
I'll be right back. I need to take care of something.
Alright.
Hopefully I won't be too long.
All right.
Yeah, I had to take care of something.
Ah.
What are you doing? Come on, we gotta get out there. Of course it'll be an arrow spray that takes me out. Ah, the Enzap came in behind and killed me. Nice! Woohoo! Wipe out! Yes! Wipe out! There we go. battle time.
Hey.
Got a drop on me. Uh-oh. Bastard. I mean, blasters in it. Being like. Yeesh. Blasters. We didn't stand a chance. Yeah, that blaster got 17 kills. Charming. Less than 4 minutes. And it's against my own team.
Well.
Oh well. If this is the true threat to the Hellcast, we have nothing to worry about. One side. I've got work to do. Speak clearly. You should have moved when you had the chance. And if you're gonna stand there mumbling, you know how to use that sword. Good. Let's hope this provides more than a momentary diversion. Although someday. Yowzers. And they got wiped out. Oh. The Splatfest wiper showed up. The fact that thing puts up a force field is kind of broken. I mean, it's not as stupid or OP as the bubble or Kraken, but it's still stupid. Gotcha.
No, don't get hit by the mallet.
And one of our teammates is.
Imagine rage quitting in a beta.
People rage quit in anything, Jeffrey.
Oh, you guys won still.
Popular target, home base anchor, Splat Assister. And that's all she wrote.
For now.
That's where it ends.
When do they give out the results again?
It usually takes 2 hours.
Hey.
Because they gotta tally them up. That's it for the Splatfest. Splatfest over. Hey! What? Which team won? Hey! Hey! Hold on, the totals are still coming in. And that's it for now. Ooh, spicy. From Splatsville, that's a wrap. Catch you later.
And that's that. Suddenly this place got deserted.
What the heck? Now this is...
We all left without you.
Now this is something straight out of a creepypasta.
They all left without you.
The only thing that's going through my mind is that one segment in that one Green Day song called Letter Bomb. Nobody likes you, everyone left you, they're all out without you, having fun.
Now I'm visualizing yet another like poster where it's literally just your character just standing in the middle of nowhere, just awkwardly.
Here.
It's like the,
And then there's like a tumbleweed or something.
it's that one meme of that one guy who was like unholding that thing on his arm and he's just looking around like, where is everybody?
Yeah, that basically.
Also, why does it say my rank is B-?
I don't know.
That's your grade. At least you passed.
Sex. Baba G. I slam Mike.
I'm sure you did, Jeffrey. I'm sure you did.
Slam my car door in my penis.
Really? Yeah, just... There's no one here now. Well, I guess that's not quite true. These guys are still here, so I guess I'm not fully alone. But they're the only ones that are here.
Oh, by myself.
Also, looks like there's a little bit of aftermath.
What, did everyone just got raptured or something?
I guess so. All these posts are also generic ones that are in the game files by default. There's none of that custom graffiti.
Wait, I just thought of something.
What?
Okay, in Splatoon, they believe in religion,
Alright, guys, I need to go ahead and move my stuff up, so I will see you guys
Alright.
in a minute on both.
Does that mean Jesus is an inkling?
No. Yeah, everybody just up and leaves. Everyone who isn't an NPC, that is. They're the only ones left.
It's like Manosnab, half the population.
What happens if I try to enter the lobby? Is it just gonna tell me that there's nothing happening?
There's nothing there.
No Splatfest in session right now. Get out. But there's nobody here. Oh! Oh, now they're here! What the heck?
Shit, it really is a creepypasta.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting
What
to
the
see
hell
if
did
he
you
can,
do?
I just went into the lobby area, and now everyone's back. What? When the Splatfest ended, did I just step out into an alternate reality where nobody else existed other than the NPCs and myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might have found like an alternate reality. So yeah.
And then when I entered and tried to do something, it then just says, "Oh yeah, there's nothing going on. Get lost." And then it just kicks me out into the right reality.
Insert Persona 5 joke here.
This is weird,
Alternatively, Kingdom Hearts 2. Or actually, no way. Scratch that. Not Persona 5. Shin Megami Tensei just as a whole, really. Particularly the mainline games.
Man.
Maybe the events of Avengers Infinity War and Endgame just happened in like 5 seconds. Even though those movies take place across like 5 years.
The weirdest thing is that there were also no jellyfish. And these guys aren't playable, so what was their excuse?
Well, it's a good thing we caught this on camera then.
Yeah. Absolutely freaky. Actually, no, Leanna. The lobby would still be occupied. Or rather, the plaza. There would still be Inklings walking around and whatnot. Even if they didn't belong to anybody, they would still show up. Same applies to Splatoon 2. And it wasn't like that in the Splatoon 2 Splatfest World Premiere. Everybody still showed up once it ended. And all the way up until they tallied the results, everyone was still present. Definitely bizarre, though. And it also means that in less than 2 hours, give or take, once the results are all tallied up and given out, this demo is essentially a digital paperweight. It means you can't access it again. I mean, you can boot it up, but you won't be able to do anything.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Bacteria.
Okay, he may be a salmonid, but he's not that disgusting. Oh, this is the only thing accessible. Also, the pillars that were right here are gone now. Then again, they were probably just there for Splatfest, so that means that the out-of-bounds glitch is not, and that was doable there, is not doable now. Hold on, Leanna, let me show you. I just gotta walk all the way over there. Okay, yeah, these are just generic NPCs that are just lounging around. They're not actual players. Look at the hairstyle on the small fry. It looks like the leaves of a pineapple.
Are you gonna nickname him Pineapple?
Yes. I mean, I like pineapple, but I mean, come on. After watching Blaze play through Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and seeing Ricky as dressed up as a pineapple for most of it, come on. How could I not? Yeah, the only ones that aren't technically NPCs are the ones you played in Splatfest with, I think. Though I'm not 100% positive on that. Okay, yeah, if they're wearing a Splatfest tee, that means they're people that you actually played with. But aside from that, all of them are just generic NPCs. Why do you look like you're scheming?
I have returned.
Okay.
Welcome back, T.
Tell him what happened.
Bring over.
No, I'm still going. I'm waiting to see. I'm gonna wait and see if the results will end up happening, because I kind of want to catch those live, but here's something freaky that ended up happening. When it ended, and it booted me back to the main area because, you know, it's over, there was not a single inkling, or octoling, or jellyfish roaming around the Splatlands.
I actually did see that before I.
There was nobody. It was almost completely devoid of life aside from the few NPCs that showed up, like Merch and Deep Cut. And of course the ones that show up when you go into the shops, but yeah, there was nobody. It was almost like I walked into an alternate reality where only where I'm the only inkling that existed.
Kinda like a brain about that.
But attempting to go into the battle lobby again, and getting probably booted out because, well, Splatfest is over. Then everybody decided to show up.
That's weird.
Yeah. The Splatoon 2 the Splatoon 2 Splatfest World Premiere didn't do that, so why did this one?
Don't
It
know.
was freaky, man. But, yeah. And aside from just sitting around waiting, there's not really a whole lot to do.
Come on, Discord. Why must you do this?
What happened?
Didn't embed properly.
Oh. Eh, don't worry about it.
There we go.
Ah. Hey guys, Knife. Also, for those of you that are watching the stream currently, the results are not out yet. As per tradition, it'll take a few hours before the results are properly here. So, you're probably going to be waiting for a little while. And I'm not exactly the best at entertaining either. But let's see if I can estimate. Well, not there.
Oh boy, Holly's barking up a storm downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. She does that sometimes.
Oof. Yeah, seems like the results for everything are not out yet. Not even the regions where the Splatfest already concluded. Granted, that's how it is.
Wonder who win.
Who knows?
Scissors was in the lead at halftime.
Yeah, Scissors was in the lead at the halftime, but it was also pretty close. Pretty close, all things considered. With Rock being in second place and Paper being in dead last, but not by a massive margin. So honestly, even though Scissors was in the lead at that point, it could have still gone to anybody. But of course, with the conclusion of this demo, now we wait an additional 13 days for the game to release.
Yep. So what are we gonna do?
No idea.
Of course, I realistically can't really do anything because, you know, my internet up here is kind of crap, like upstairs.
Well, tomorrow will be the last day you gotta deal with that, right?
Monday will be.
Wait, he leaves on Monday?
Tuesday.
Oh.
Monday night.
Yeah.
Monday night will be the last night.
Oh. This is Grisco equipment. The boots and the gloves here. I mean, I guess that makes sense considering that this is the Grisco building. It'll be so nice to have Salmon Run be available at all times of the day and not just specific times of specific days.
Yep.
And of course, this is where the tabletop turf war will be.
Yep. I got the thing to embed properly.
Don't throw away their trash on the roof. Jeffrey.
What?
I told you, Ham is not allowed to leave trash on the rooftops.
It wasn't. Oh, what? That wasn't Ham. And besides, if it was Ham, you know for a fact those garbage bags would have been pretty red.
And the food vendors have all closed up shop. Though I will admit, it is nice to see that the place gets more lively at night compared to previous games where it was just, well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Run is definitely going to be something.
You said it usually takes a couple hours for the results to come in, right?
Yes. It's usually been it's usually 2 hours once it concludes. Though there have been times where it's taken longer.
So you're just gonna keep running around and streaming yourself running around until then?
Yeah.
No, not really. I'm just getting a good look at at this place before, you know, I won't be able to access it.
For only 2 weeks.
I mean, come on, T. I gotta savor every moment, you know?
You'll be able to savor it even more in 2 weeks.
But T, this is a special demo.
Oh, and also, let's be honest, there's probably some people right now who are probably slowly turning, who are probably slowly recreating this thing Gary's Spawn.
I'm pretty sure people are all, yeah, but I think I saw it already in SFM.
Yep.
Well, they already ripped the models for Deep Cut. At least I think they have. Unless they were fan-made, I'm not sure. But considering this is a demo, it wouldn't surprise me if they ended up actually ripping them.
I wonder if I'll be hanging around.
Yeah, why does this guy look like he's scheming?
I wonder if I'm in the area at all.
For what?
Like, if my Octoling is just hanging around.
Wait, do you have an Octoling? You play as an Octoling?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Well, considering that the last match I played wasn't with you, you're not around here, I'm afraid. Oh. But for anybody who ended off on a match with you and decided not to return, yeah, you'd likely still be there. I'd likely still be there with you. What is bizarre, though, is the fact that when it comes to the old Splatoon 2 demos, you can technically access them if you put your Switch into airplane mode, and you can bypass the lockout screen. Of course, you can't really do anything aside from walk around in those demos now, but it's kind of a time capsule in a sense. And of course, the only way you could access it is if you played the demos yourself. But
Wait, which demo? I looked away for a second.
Splatoon 2. Specifically, the global test fire, as well as the Splatoon 2 Splatfest World Premiere.
I think I have both of those still downloaded, actually.
So do I. Well, I don't have them downloaded, but they are. But I never deleted them fully. The save data is still present.
I'll be back, Holly.
At least I still think it is. Let me check. Well, let's see. Re-download. Oh yeah, I still have the ARMS Global Test Punch as well.
Remember when that was a thing?
As well as the exclusive Ninja Club demo. Yep, Splatoon 2 Global Test Fire and Splatoon 2 Splatfest World Premiere alongside another one called the Splatoon 2 Special Demo. The Special Demo was actually the full retail game, but it was only accessible for like about a week, I think. But what's interesting is that playing this demo and having it end at the time it did, if you decided to get Splatoon 3 at a later date, you could transfer the data that you have on this special demo to the full game and basically continue where you left off.
So they pulled a Square Enix here.
More or less.
Honestly, that should be the norm for all demos, if you ask me.
I agree. But yeah, even after transferring my Nintendo Switch, my Nintendo Switch data to the new one, these old demos that I have are still here. Oh, as well as the old version of Minecraft before they upgraded to the new one. And of course I had the Pokken Tournament Deluxe demo, but I think you can download that at any time and play it. And of course there's Sonic Forces, which I will never reinstall.
I had Sonic Forces.
Oh yeah, the Mario Tennis Aces Online Tournament demo. Yeah, looking at all this brings back memories, man.
Same here.
I remembered participating in each individual hour that the global test fire for Splatoon 2 was live. All six individual hours in all six time frames that it was open. It was truly something special. Of course, I wasn't able to fully play the Splatoon 2 Splatfest World Premiere thanks to work obligations, but I did get to play over 50% of it, so I can't complain too much. Let me tell you, playing the global test fire was probably the most special, considering the fact that it was so far out from when Splatoon 2 would actually release. Like, this was before the game had an actual confirmed release date. That, of course, being July 21st of 2017. And
a lot of, like, betas do that. I'm pretty sure all of them do.
Though the craziest thing was that they also decided to push out that global test fire the same month that the Switch launched. Like, honestly, I wasn't too concerned with getting a Switch at first. Like, I wanted one because, you know, a potential new Splatoon game was coming out for it, but I wasn't too concerned with getting it right away because, well, they revealed that Splatoon 2 would not be a launch title for it. But the moment that I saw that they were going to be having a global test fire for it, I knew that I had to try and get one.
Year one of the Switch in general feels like a very nostalgic yet magical time to look back on.
Oh, definitely. I was the eighth person in line, standing in line with a bunch of other people, and they had 28 of them left. And the Walmart that I camped out at, they had 28 Switches coming in. And I was the 8th in line.
Low-key, I think the Switch's launch was one of the last times being a Nintendo fan felt really special.
Oh, definitely.
Because ever since Nintendo became successful again, there's something that's been missing, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that.
Like, the Switch's launch, like, it's not even just a lineup. Like, Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, Xenoblade 2, ARMS, and all that stuff. Like, that's a really, really good lineup, but it was also everything around it, you know?
Yeah. Like, there's just a certain level of magic and charm that it had at that point that you just don't feel now.
Again, that's the downside of Nintendo being successful again. Not just successful, but the most successful.
Yeah, this is like...
In terms of video games platforms, that is. I mean, you don't exactly get the same feeling from, like, I don't know, buying a PS5 if you're even able to get one.
Or even an Xbox Series X/Series S.
You know what? You know what a large reason why that is? Because the next gen doesn't have that many games, if at all. And the games that they do have, they're really overpriced.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, there's not really much of a reason to hop on the next gen unless you're really, really lucky. I just use my PS5 as basically a PS4 Pro, I guess.
A Super PS4 2 Turbo.
And Knuckles.
Champion Edition. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
New funky mode.
Sponsored by Hot Topic and My Little Pony.
And Knuckles.
He already said Knuckles.
And Knuckles again.
And oh no, Knuckles.
And Crash Bandicoot.
Knuckles in.
Knuckles and Crash Bandicoot.
But yeah. The Switch launch was definitely something. Although if I said it hasn't been magical to be a Nintendo fan again, but I think it's a lot more obvious nowadays because 2022 has basically been 2017 Part 2 when you think about it. While there's been some really, really great releases this year, especially Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I don't know, it feels like something's been missing.
Yeah.
And what do you think that would be?
I have no idea.
Then how do you know something's missing if you don't know what it is?
It's a feeling.
Hey, look.
Hold on.
That.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Though honestly, I'm probably not breaking any laws right now because I'm not really obscuring it.
Maybe you'd get away with it during that brief period where everyone was gone.
Bonsai. Small fry here and small fry Nopon. He's a pineapple fish. He just sits there unassumingly.
Menacingly.
I wonder what's gonna...
Friendly reminder that we should never start a podcast.
We're the most...
Oh, we should start a podcast one day.
It'd be the most boring
Yeah, it'd be the most
podcast
boring
ever.
podcast. We hardly ever talk.
No, the only way
That's the point.
the
Yeah.
only way the podcast would be not boring is if we had the cursed trio of Jeffrey, Blaze, and Samama.
Yep, just give us something to talk about, and then then we'll.
It'll go very south from there.
Or very upwards.
Yep.
Depending on how you look at it.
Back there, 5 years or a million years ago. 5 minutes or a million years ago, according to how you look at it.
Our whole universe.
They've really gone above and beyond for the promo renders that they've made for this game. And even though largely looking identical, the models have also gotten a significant upgrade. They're far more expressive. No squids allowed.
That's racist.
Becky knows that feeling.
Now, more like they know how Becky feels now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, how do you feel now, Killer Ink?
Are you like getting beaten by a human?
I didn't even know that was possible. I thought there was an invisible wall that prevented that. Apparently it can jump off.
Apparently you can jump up and end it all.
Yeah, it doesn't allow you to do it here. Yet it does allow you to do it here.
It does try to prevent people from committing suicide.
And yet no injuries.
Well, they kind of don't have bones. Also, apparently, according to lore, Inklings and Octolings don't even have tongues.
Well then.
Even though it's in the lore, it still won't stop people for,
Well, you want to know what's interesting about that?
what?
During one of the Splatoon 1 Splatfests, specifically the Christmas-themed one called Naughty vs. Nice, the artwork they had for Team Naughty had an Inkling sticking her tongue out. And this was official artwork.
So do
Lore
they have to or
retcons.
not? We need answers, Nintendo.
Retcons. Inconsistencies. Oversights.
You're just describing SMG4 in a couple words.
Hats.
Okay, now it's no longer accurate.
Me.
What do you mean? It's the TF2 crossover. Don't mind me, I'm just here lounging. It feels so weird gaining access to these areas that you think you shouldn't be able to get to. I mean, of course.
We'll see. We'll see that if that holds true when the game actually comes out in 2 weeks.
Oh, so this is my life now, huh?
Yeah, you're alive.
I mean, I guess when you think about it, it makes sense that Inklings and Octolings wouldn't have tongues because, well, real-life squids and octopuses don't have them. They have beaks, but they don't have tongues.
Oh god, I just imagine them. Imagine instead of inklings and octolings have like mouths, they have like beaks.
I mean, that's what their teeth are. Like, have you ever wondered why they look like one solid piece each?
I know.
That's because those are their beaks. Those aren't teeth. Those are their beaks.
That makes sense.
Alright. So we just have to sit here and wait for the results.
Rah, 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 rah.
We have a little bit more than
Rah,
an
rah, rah,
hour.
rah, rah.
We're gonna be stuck here forever.
Ugh.
Let's just talk about like random ass shit in like in Splatoon.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish that they would give you your own like little apartment that you could like customize.
Look at this now. Yeah, I can definitely see why.
I mean, look at this place. It's perfect for it. I mean, it doesn't have to even be one of these. It could just be a tiny little room.
Maybe
And you can just
Make it look like the goddamn like loading screen for Splatoon 1 or some shit.
yeah, like that. Why haven't we
The
ever
boot
gotten
up
anything?
one, I mean.
Why haven't we ever gotten something like that? I mean, yeah, it is nice that we're getting the lockers, which is a decent compromise, I guess, but man, it would have been so much nicer if we could get like a tiny little apartment.
To be honest, now I'm increasingly thinking, what age are the Inklings supposed to be now? Because if they're technically old enough where they can go kart, but also if you guys are
Jeffrey, they're a
old
species.
enough,
They have all different kinds of ages.
what ages
Yeah,
are
but
they?
the player Inkling doesn't have a definitive age.
The only thing that is definitive is the fact that they are at least 14. This is due to the
That's
fact that
when
this is due to the lore stating that Inklings gain the ability to shapeshift, or rather, morph between their humanoid and squid forms when they reach the age of 14.
Of course, this makes certain people think that every single Inkling ever is 14, even though that doesn't make any sense. Cough, cough.
In fact, Pearl is living proof of that. She's canonically 21.
Come on,
Again, cough, cough.
Well, and of course, considering Splatoon 3 takes place at a later time, that means she's older.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Splatoon 2, Pearl is 21. And she's
And Marina is 8.
she is less than 5 feet tall.
Of
Are
course,
these,
and
are these the same people who think every single Pokemon protagonist is 10 years old? Because if that's the
Probably.
case, oh my god, some of these character designs make things really awkward.
Yeah.
very-
Just because Ash is 10 doesn't mean everyone else is 10.
that's not
Yeah.
that's not very it's not very groovy of you.
Will you please sit down, sir?
But yeah,
I'm imagining Ash Ketchum as Ash Williams.
Groovy
Alright,
Pikachu.
actually, picture this for a death battle: Ash Williams versus Leatherface.
I thought you were gonna say Ash Williams versus Ash Ketchum. That'd be pretty one-sided.
I'm pretty sure Ash Ketchum would beat his ass. I mean, have you seen some of the shit? Have you seen some of his Pokemon?
Have you seen what Ash is like?
Well, yeah, with the Necronomicon, he's dangerous, but
As well as also, it's all hand.
Well, apparently, from what I heard, like Ash's most popular opponent would actually be a returning combatant,
That being.
Wait,
Frank
which
West.
Ash are we talking
Frank
about?
West?
Williams.
Oh, you're talking about Williams. I was like, wait, Frank West versus Ash
Apparently,
Ketchum?
his most popular matchup is against Frank West.
Well then. But
Who would
yeah.
win? Ash Ketchum, Ash Williams, or a pile of ash?
A pile of ash, no question.
Oh, and another thing to note, Jeffrey. You know Captain Cuttlefish, right?
Yeah, how old is he? I'm legit serious.
Well, I don't know how old he is in Splatoon 2 or Splatoon 3, but according to Splatoon 1, he's 130.
100 and what?
130 years old.
Dang, he looks good for his age.
And he's still alive during the events of Splatoon 3, as shown in the single-player trailer. In fact, he sticks his head out of this manhole just like he does in Splatoon 1.
Imagine if he actually dies in the story mode.
You mind, in the other games, we see...
Oh, please. Not even Kamabo could kill him.
He just dies. He just dies from a heart attack randomly. Like during a regular conversation.
And another thing to note is that while they don't necessarily state it outright, it's heavily implied that Callie and Marie were 17 during the events of Splatoon 1, and since Splatoon 2 takes place 2 years after the fact, that would make them 19. Meanwhile, Captain Cuttlefish is their grandfather, and is likely 132 in the events of Splatoon 2.
Like, should we just assume that Splatoon 3 takes place 5 years after, considering the release gap?
I mean, it's possible, but they haven't outright given us a definitive time frame. But it wouldn't surprise me. I did.
Did you see what I put in the group chat?
I did.
You like?
I like.
So when are we gonna get more fan art for the duo I like?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe get a Twitter account and start commissioning everybody like crazy. They'll.
I mean that would probably make me a massive hypocrite, but okay.
Wait, how does that make you a hypocrite?
Well, let's.
It's a long story.
Yeah, it's a long story, but let's just say that there are some people on Twitter that are like that. And that's the reason why Blaze would be a hypocrite, because he has spoken out against this kind of behavior before. We're not going to get into specifics.
At least not on stream.
Yes.
You don't want to get canceled now.
What is there even really to cancel? I have less than 10,000 subs.
Twitter will find a reason to cancel you.
I mean, that's several thousand more than me.
Well, Jeffrey, they'd have to find a way to cancel you too, and I'm pretty sure there's no shortage of ways they can find ways to cancel you.
They're gonna cancel your membership.
My membership to
Your membership to breathing.
And then they're gonna take Ham away from you.
They're gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
good luck taking Ham away.
Jeffrey, I'm pretty sure they could easily find a way to incarcerate him.
Are you really just gonna keep streaming until it's time for the results?
I mean, I kind of did that one time. Because I ended up getting a massive influx of people watching, wondering what the results were.
And how many people are watching right now?
A lot more than when this stream started, from what I can tell.
Yeah, there was only 1 or 2 people during the main part of it, and now there's 5. And I'm pretty sure that,
I think people are more interested in just us rambling about random shit than the actual game.
And the 6th person showed up.
Welcome.
Welcome. Absolutely nothing is happening. We're just talking about random shit until something happens.
We're talking about random parts of Splatoon lore.
I'm making my character walk around and get far more exercise than I ever get in a day at work.
Dang.
Then again, a lot of it consists of just standing in a check stand and bagging people's groceries, which really doesn't require that much leg movement.
I stock shells.
Well, great. You get more exercise than I do. Keep it up. Because you'll never be the Dragon Warrior unless you stay under 200 pounds and brush your teeth.
Oh, and also, by the way, I have actually,
Bottle.
I just saw a video by MadPad. He actually lists out reasons of why, why apparently Poe is like really hard to defeat, and apparently due to Poe's, physical physique, aka Poe's fat, apparently it makes it really hard for like blows to affect him.
Well, yeah, it essentially acts as built-in armor.
Like a shield.
You know that trope in like fighting in like beat 'em up games where fat characters are bullets or like fist sponges that take so many hits to take down? Well,
Poe is a walking example.
yeah, he's the walking definition of that. Though at the very least, he's a panda.
Who eats a lot, and also who's apparently strong enough to kill Iron Fist.
Yes.
Yep. Though, of course, Iron Fist did have his fair share of advantages.
Okay.
I think they specifically said that he was faster and more experienced.
But in the end, that doesn't really hold a candle to Poe's flab.
Yeah, like
Everything was countered by Poe being fat.
Yeah, like Poe was. I think they said he was stronger, more durable, and more versatile.
And all because he's fat. Though to be fair, he is also pretty agile.
Yeah, pretty agile for a.
Like, you remember the fight? You remember the fight he had against Tai Lung when he was moving around that, all those pots with the dragon scroll under one of them at lightning speed?
Yeah.
That's pretty fast.
I still need to watch the third movie. I saw the first two, but I never saw the third one. And especially now that there's a fourth one coming.
I never saw the second one. How was it?
I really liked it.
I mean, I saw the...
Apparently, it's the best one.
Man,
I think the villain of the second one is way more intimidating than the
eats it back at people.
Oh! I didn't notice this before.
What?
There's an underground tunnel.
Oh,
look!
Secrets.
Wow.
Holy crap. The more I look into this place, the more expansive it feels. Like, even the areas that aren't accessible, it's just... This is crazy! There's an entire underground transport system. And that's on top of a monorail and airplanes.
Hashtag Splatoon DLC.
A distant dream, more like a chain of memories. You and me both, Blaze. You and me both. He just self-destructs.
It just goes.
And then moments later, Jeffrey explodes, and Blaze just appears right where he exploded. And then Ham explodes. And a smaller version of him comes out.
Be very afraid.
Wait, why did Blaze leave?
Okay, I respawn.
Oh.
There's your answer. He was committing to the bit.
Yeah, just look at the new thing I said in the group chat.
Electrode. This is your lungs after smoking.
This is your lungs after you're smoking, Luigi.
Who really died that day? And who came
Tell
back?
Me, Luigi. Tell me, Luigi, if that's even your real name.
Well, you see, Luigi.
When a paisano puts a spaghetti noodle on Mamma Mia's ravioli.
But what does any of that got to do with babies? The results usually happen 2 hours after the Splatfest concludes.
So we're gonna hold up until then.
I mean, there's not really much else I can do.
I mean, you could stop now and stream again right before the results are.
What would the point of that be?
Yeah, it would.
We're committing to this.
It would just be a few minutes long. It would be a waste of a live stream. Yeah, this is typical of Splatoon. I'd say just stay tuned in if you want to see the results on my end that badly, and just hope that it doesn't take more than 2 hours for them to happen. It's been about an hour since the Splatfest actually concluded, so hopefully it'll only be another hour at most before we get the results. Good. Victor. Toste. Pokiska. Pokiska. Hey, did you get your photos printed? Oh, now you're here. What is that you're enjoying? It looks like, what is that, a can of peanuts? Hopefully they're not salted.
Very, very high quality textures there. I'm sure that your average PlayStation fan will really, really respect that.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares about the PlayStation?
Scrub Station.
Me, who's looking forward to a PlayStation exclusive that's coming out in November.
I didn't say the PlayStation, I said the Scrub Station. There's a difference. The average PlayStation enjoyer versus the PlayStation Scrub.
The average Nintendo, the average PlayStation version versus the Chad Nintendo fan.
This guy's clearly up to no good. A runabout. I'll steal it. No one will ever know. Well, it's an hour later and there's still no results. So the tradition seems to be the same. Is that a phone taped? That is a phone taped to those handlebars. They must work for Amazon. welcome to Scamazon.
Hi, welcome to Chile.
Hi, this is Chili's. And it looks like that some people on my friends list are trying to hop on in anticipation, thinking that maybe the results are out. Well, I hate to break it to them, they're not. Yeah, they're just not.
Well,
Seems like Jeffrey had to lay out the nitro this time around.
What?
Yo, Hamhead, you might want to repair your toys. And suddenly I just gained 3 viewers out of nowhere, probably thinking that the results are here as well. Sorry to break it to you, but the results are not out yet. See? They're not here yet. We're gonna be waiting about a little under another hour before we probably get those.
So expect a lot of silence until suddenly someone brings up something random, and then we just talk about that for a little bit, and then someone like does something really, really random, and then rinse and repeat for the next hour.
Grand pizza test is a multi-stage aerobics capacity test that anyone can edit.
Anyways, death battle, am I right?
And those 3 people left. Like, oh heck no, we're getting out of here.
We're not listening to these idiots.
Idiots being plural. Everybody's getting on.
What are you
Everybody
people even
here.
doing here? I'm tempted to just download this right now, just so I can do this as well, just to fuck with people.
Waiting for the results. The live stream. Coming to a theater near you.
Clearly, this is the greatest live stream we have done, like, all year so far.
Yes.
Maybe I should just stop streaming for the rest of the year then. There's no topping this.
Oh, that's what you would think.
But it's not over yet.
But I'm not done yet. Yeah, the pillars aren't here, so I can't even clip out of bounds. Now that's just sad. Yeah, everybody dead. Oh wait, never mind. They were just asleep.
I'm dying.
That certainly sounded like you were dying. What the heck was that?
Beans.
Beans. Yeah. So you're taking out the trash after Christmas. Very good.
Now you go do a video now.
Now.
Maybe.
Oh, bloody hell.
Bloody heck.
Video of a Jake. The video of a Jake pig of a cow for like 10 minutes. With that music playing with the cow like da 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 da.
Da 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 da. No.
Also, by the way, speaking of memes.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's Scares here.
No, he's a dead meme.
What do you mean? He's a dead man.
Hey there, gamers. What's up? Maxor here.
Hey, what is up, Scares? It's Guys here.
Yakuza 0 is a groundbreaking business management and unhinged violence simulator.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
That's probably a best way to describe Yakuza in a nutshell.
That's how Maxor describes Yakuza 0.
Jumanji, you can describe a lot of things in a nutshell. That.
I'd show you the video, but Rocket is bent on keeping this live until the results are in.
Wait, is that Among Us? Oh, and also, by the way, I'm not sure who are the people who are posting Among Us in Splatoon 3, but you're all doing well. Keep it up. Keep torturing Rock with it.
Jeffrey, you're a puka.
Baka.
Jeffrey, that's a
No
pickle.
matter what, no matter
Yes.
where Rock
You
goes,
need a jar.
Well, I do have a jar, but I don't think it's the type of jar you'll like.
I am going to kill you for
Sorry.
saying that. You are disgusting.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame the internet.
Rock, I thought that was common knowledge.
Jeffrey, you're a vile wasp.
Again, I thought that
I'm
was
not a
common
wasp, I'm a
knowledge.
squid.
Doesn't mean you're not vile. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no, what have I discovered?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Well, this is fine.
I think Rock.
This is fine. You good?
brush.
Yoink.
You see this grass?
We need more grass.
I would like to bury you under it.
We need a Splatoon DLC just called Grass. It just adds in like a square foot of grass.
It forces you to go out and touch grass.
Yeah, it's touching grass. It's just a single.
On the bush.
Common sans being all like, go cut grass. Go cut
It's a
grass.
squid in a bush.
I am a bush. If I'm not the bush, I am no one.
I am the bush squid.
Can you see me? Uh-oh, here come the killer.
Initiating cloak mode. Why won't you teach me that? Ugh.
I'll kill you quickly.
I'll kill you
Bing bong,
quickly.
bing bong.
You will not live to see the dawn.
Okay.
You will not live to scrub.
You all.
This item is limited edition. Get yours while you can. Available now at Toys R Us.
The new mutated arm.
I appear to have invented a knife-wielding tentacle. If anyone wants to volunteer to come and turn it off, that'd be just fine by me.
To be honest, I'm trying to find a way to make something like that. A tentacle that wields a knife. Bud, what's better than a knife? Let's give it a gun.
I don't think it'd know how to pull the
Tentacle that
trigger.
wields a gun.
Useless invention.
As you can see here, if you push it here, you get giant middle finger that says "fuck you." Also, fun fact: he'll have actually asked the guy how do they make it, how he made it, and he did a video about it. Like, if you guys don't believe me, just like, look it up. Oh, God bless that man. I don't know if he's still out there somewhere making more random useless inventions. Godspeed.
We need some bread.
Yeah, we need more bread. Butter dog. Dog with butter on it. Butter dog. We need butter dog. I now can resurrect people back from the grave.
Okay, but why though?
Also, you guys should be very afraid about this.
The Lich King called. He wants his Scourge army back.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna beat him to it. I'm gonna make his invasion look like child's play.
Ugh.
But
Oh boy. Expect me to show you like videos and like the lore of the Lich King, if the Lich King does in fact end up being Sauron's opponent in Death Battle.
You know,
Egg.
Egg. Well, now I can't unhear the seal screaming egg. Oh shit, someone's sick.
You don't say.
You go rest. Walk the sickness off. Well, I gotta clean all your fucking shit. I need to create like some sort of like, I don't know, septic tank or something. No, you rest. I collect rocks.
You are.
Go wall.
Yes, I like this new weapon.
Oh, I'm cool.
You know, I do have to wonder how the story mode's gonna play out.
Well, we'll find out in 2 weeks, won't we?
Yes. You know, I remember there was concept art for the Octolings that showed 2 additional hairstyles for both genders that never made it into Splatoon 2. Though I don't remember if these 2 particular hairstyles were the ones that they showed off. Because the only ones that made it into Splatoon 2 were these 2, as well as these alternates. Another interesting thing is that a variant of this male Octoling hairstyle was actually found in the code for the Splatoon 2 Splatfest World Premiere demo, or I believe the Global Test Fire demo. It was one of the 2. It was essentially an early version of this particular hairstyle. Tush.
Aha.
Are you gonna stick with the pineapple?
Of course I am.
Yeah, just look at it.
Look at him, he looks so happy.
I don't think he knows what the fuck is going on, but he's just happy to be here.
That's a participation ribbon. And Jeffrey Hayes gets a participation ribbon.
Alright, listen here.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be sticking with an Octoling.
I imagine most longtime fans are gonna do the same thing.
For me, it'll be a mix. For me, it'll be a combination of both.
Bling all the way, baby.
Yeah, it's ironic how I have an Inkling OC, but when I play Splatoon, I play an Octoling.
I mean, I can't exactly blame you. The main reason I say that is because of the fact that a lot of people really wanted playable Octolings ever since the first game. As a matter of fact, there was actually a completely separate player model for the rival Octolings that even had some work done on it. As Splatoon 1 ended up getting updated. However, it didn't go anywhere. Chances are they were just experimenting.
Then Splatoon 2, specifically Octo Expansion, came along.
Well, when it first came out, the only options you had were the Inkling Boy and the Inkling Girl.
Right.
Now we got
But when Octo Expansion was first revealed, oh boy, everybody lost their minds. Like the hype behind Octo Expansion was beyond boiling point for Splatoon fans. I mean, yeah, it wasn't the same Octolings from the story mode, but at the same time, just playable Octolings. Like, come on. This was something that fans had wanted since the first game.
you know.
I wonder what was more hype, the announcement of Octo Expansion, or the tease for what would become Ultimate.
Oh, definitely the latter, but I'm just gonna tell you, Splatoon fans were eating like royalty that day. Not just because of the reveal of Octo Expansion, but also because of the fact that the Smash reveal pretty much confirmed that the Inklings were going to be playable. Like, come on, there was no topping that.
I still remember it like it was yesterday when Ultimate first came out.
I was
First trailer.
I was waiting to get on and play it.
You know what, actually, going back to what I said about magical Nintendo moments during the Switch era, add Ultimate's launch to that list as well.
Because you want to know what else happened on that day? We got the first trailer for Avengers Endgame.
I thought you were gonna say Joker's reveal.
That too.
Because
No.
that was the most hype I've ever been for a video game reveal, if I'm being honest.
That was
Going back,
technically the night before Ultimate came. Like, I'm talking about the day that Ultimate launched, which was December 7th.
Alright.
We got the first trailer for Avengers Endgame.
I mentioned the hype thing because, well, I was really into Persona at the time, and Joker was like what I considered like my pipe dream character, like the character I really wanted, but deep down I knew it was never gonna happen. And then that fucking thing at the Game Awards happened.
You know, in hindsight, I think I picked the right time to get into Tekken.
This is my life now.
Donald,
What do you mean in hindsight? You knew that the moment Kazuya was announced.
Yeah, like I had properly gotten into Tekken like a couple weeks prior because my buddy Crusader like had gifted me Tekken 7 for my birthday.
I'm now windshield wipers.
It was like, and of course, it was not long after the Heihachi versus Eve Step battle.
Honestly, I would add like Ultimate DLC in general to list of like magical Nintendo moments, but while the reveals themselves are hype, I can't help but think of all the discourse surrounding them. So that kind of sours it a little for me.
I don't.
Yeah, Joker, Sephiroth, Pirate Mithra, Sora. Like for me, those are like the top reveals for the game. But like, whenever I think of like the DLC cycle for that game, all I can think of is like people fighting over who quote unquote deserves to be in and whatnot.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think anybody was expecting Kazuya.
Yeah,
Especially
people.
when-
Keep in mind that before Kazuya was revealed, like there was a meme going around which was like popular Mick JRPG fans versus Scrimblow Bimbo fans. In other words, JRPG characters versus platformer characters. Because like people were like, oh, you could like basically split the Smash fan base's taste into two categories. And the JRPG fans are getting a lot more love than the platformer fans.
Also,
And then here comes a fighting game character.
Yeah, here.
Completely shutting them up.
Yeah, the funny thing is, like,
I mean, that doesn't change the fact that the actual last DLC character was another JRPG character, but that's besides the point.
I do find it kind of funny how, for both fighter packs, the penultimate character was a fighting game character.
Maybe they thought that was like the smart business thing to do.
I don't know. I still think it's very possible like Kazuya might have been the final fighter if they didn't get Sora. Like,
my personal feeling, this is not based on any evidence or anything, but I think if they weren't able to get Sora, the last character would have been Sephiroth. Like, literally, Sephiroth's reveal trailer is literally just him, like, killing off the main villain of the game in one fell swoop.
Well, yeah, because it turns out he's the true main villain.
How would you guys have felt if that was the case? Like we never got Sora, and instead the final fighter was Sephiroth.
Okay,
I mean, I would have been
ended.
happy. Like, I got Joker, I got Sephiroth, I got Pyra and Mithra. Like, I would have been happy. Sora was just a cherry on top, especially because of how long I've been asking for him.
And we eventually get Steve.
As well as many other people.
Gosh, Steve in Smash still feels so weird.
Yep, but it blew up the internet.
And now people hate him in Smash.
Because he's too good.
They want him banned from tournaments now.
Because people don't know. Because people don't know about like counter picks. Apparently.
Oh,
Where have I heard that before?
Oh, hey, Licorice.
Yeah, like what's the top 5 now? Like, has it changed at all?
There we go.
I have no idea. All I know is that Joker, Pirate Mithra, and shit like that are still up there, but it wouldn't surprise me if Steve was there as well.
And Kazuya's probably there too.
Oh, come here, baby.
Because I've seen a lot of people
game.
using Kazuya now.
Also, Babby.
Oh, yay, cat.
With a child. I don't know why, but every time I see a child, I'm immediately like,
Oh.
child. Cool.
We have less than 30 minutes.
Oh, that's Licorice, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I call her the Tiny Panther.
aw, she just yawned. Oh,
Oh. You're a little squirrel.
she purring?
Oh yeah, she's purring.
How cute.
Oh, all right. Hold on.
Only Rock had a
Easy,
face
easy,
cam
easy.
right now.
All right, who we gonna see next?
Don't know. I
We're
can't
gonna
immediately see any of them.
Joe.
So honestly, who knows?
You know, when it comes to SMG4, you and Blaze have been eating pretty good this year, for the most part.
Yeah,
Well,
no
yeah, because
kidding.
you got
Particularly
Psycho.
last month, which is ironic considering our state of our thoughts on the show, like literally weeks beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still avoid most episodes because I only watch the ones that I am interested in at the time. But which, by the way, the newest episode did interest me, and I did watch it. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there.
Throwing it right out the window.
But yeah, I only watch the episodes that really interest me. But yeah, I'd say that mindset combined with the KS2 stuff that's been going on, it definitely has helped me when it comes to like revitalizing my interest in the show in a different way. Although admittedly, like I mentioned, I keep mentioning this like an off, like not on stream, but basically I'm arguably more of a KS2 fan than an SMG4 fan by now. Because like I am legitimately like more into like more music videos for that than actual new episodes. Well, that and like new glitch shows and stuff like that.
What's worse than a child?
I don't know. The whole,
fun.
like I said, if it was like if I was just constantly watching like Mario memes and screaming, then I probably would be a lot more cynical than I am now. But since I avoid that type of stuff, I've had a much clearer mindset.
Yeah, and like I said, well, while your and Rock's favorite duo doesn't get as much fan art, at least they actually have some form of consistency in the actual show. Which the same could be said for me, but God forbid my duo's not allowed to have consistency.
Back for
You're
more,
not
eh,
allowed to have
Licorice?
fun here. Welcome to Brazil.
Back for round 2, baby. You've been taking really good care of your fur. You're like a living plush. You're soft.
What's
Yeah,
worse
of
than a
course,
child?
That fan art I found earlier, yeah, I really liked it. That's why I shared it.
When T finds something wholesome.
For those of you watching,
Happy
25
T-shirt.
minutes until midnight for me, and hopefully that'll be when we get the Splatfest results.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
like. It's gonna
But
be
yeah,
like
Jeffrey,
5 in the morning
Jeffrey,
and
did you
they're
even
all-
see what I was talking about?
Sorry, I'm too busy killing an eldritch entity. There can only be one room for one cult, and that's my cult.
I don't think anyone in their right mind would join a cult formed by you.
I'm pretty sure they will if I have like something adorable leading it.
Ham is not adorable.
I'm not talking about Ham. Ham will most likely murder everyone.
Well, that's another reason why they wouldn't join your cult.
Actually, hold
You know,
on.
in
Hold on.
hindsight,
Actually, hold on, Brock.
it's definitely.
Ask your audience: will they join a cult if the cult leader's like a adorable lamb or something?
What?
In hindsight, like I know some people are actually kind of upset that the new episode isn't canon, but honestly, I think that was the right call.
Well, it's because I think it will make things more confusing.
Yeah, like if it was canon, it would create a gigantic plot hole.
Yep.
Because the episode has Metarunner Tari and Skybreaker's Tari as separate characters, even though in actuality they're one and the same.
I don't think you should be thinking too deeply about it. Because it implied that...
Well, you know how the fans are like.
Well,
Rock, I am a video discussion regular. It is my job to overthink this stuff.
T, I'm just gonna say this right now. Did you notice how that particular version of Skybreaker's Taria was speaking in a pirate accent?
Yes, I caught on to that almost immediately.
Something she doesn't do in Meta Runner Season 3?
Oh, that would have been funny, though.
This implies that this is a separate version of the character entirely.
I mean, it'd still create a plot hole considering where Meta Runner Taria is right now.
Have you considered the alternate universes theory?
We gotta talk about parallel universes.
Yes, we're here to talk about your car's non-extended warranty.
Can we talk about a parallel universe where all of our favorite duos are consistent?
That doesn't exist.
Speaking of SMG4, I feel like the whole thing with Tari, but this also kind of extends to like the KS2 mini arc. You know something both of these have in common?
What?
What?
They're all framed as Mario themed things, even though he's like barely a footnote.
Ah, god damn it, everyone. Dead followers.
Well, yeah, well, they kind of have no choice.
At the very least, they could have put Tari in the thumbnail. Because I don't know about you, but this is coming from just regular, like... Is this turning into, like, if I'm being brutally honest, straight up clickbait?
Yes.
Like, they're making people think that it's about Mario, even though it's about their original characters.
Well, it's also becoming more and more clear that they want to do more things with their original characters, but
You know, Mario.
it's kind of hard to do that with Mario still around, so they kind of have no choice.
God, everyone's
They're still shaking.
I'm puking.
Yep.
It's a dead body.
And I still find it sad how the most replayed part of the corn trip was Mario's 10-second cameo. Oh, by the way, same
And
goes
that
for
one's dead.
But by the way, that actually same thing goes for his cameo in the Pawn Business episode. The most replayed part of that episode was Mario's brief appearance.
Well, anyway, these Super Sea Snails know exactly what's going to happen to them.
You are going to die.
Yeah, you're not that far off.
Teachings need.
Actually, Blaze, did you see last week's episode with Mario and Meggy fighting the Nintendo ninjas?
I watched it with you guys.
You did?
Yeah, Rock showed it on the screen share.
Yep.
And I'm just like, more of this, please.
Or lit.
Blah, 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 consistency, blah, blah,
I
blah.
thought,
Shut up,
I thought you were
Blaze.
going to say Baba Black Sheep. Ow, licorice.
Blah. Black sheep, have you
Quit.
any-
Ow, ow, licorice.
No, fuck.
Will you
no.
quit pawing at that? Come on. That's not a toy. And it's not a mouse
What is
either.
What is Licorice doing?
She was pawing at the charging cable for my Switch Pro controller. And she had her claws out and she was sticking my leg with them. Licorice. You monkey.
You know what's something that's kind of sad, though?
What?
Speaking of SMG4.
What?
So, Watfee 2021 is at 9 million views. It's... first of all, wrong Watfee. Second of all, doesn't this basically mean that there's a legitimate chance that this is gonna get more views than like some of the Watfees that people actually like?
Unfortunately.
Well, currently the most viewed Watfee is also currently the most divisive Watfee that they've ever done. That being 2020.
Wait, it surpassed 2018?
Yep. 2020 is currently the most viewed.
As long as it's not 2021, I'll take it. Because honestly,
You know,
screw a Watfee 2021.
This
I'm gonna be
year's
brutally
Watfee
honest.
is
I think
this
it's going
year's-
to happen eventually.
this year's Watfee is looking more and more likely to be its own standalone thing. So I'm interested to see how well that's gonna do.
Just don't put it in November. I think that was the big reason why 2019 didn't do so hot. Like they didn't air until November. I mean, I get
You know
it.
what I think? You know what I think it was? I think the thing is, 2018's WotF was like a breath of fresh air at the time. So to go back to what was considered the status quo, people probably thought it was underwhelming in that department.
I mean, that is
Like,
definitely
if 2019's WotF and 2020's WotF swapped places, I think 2019's would have done a lot better.
By the way, this character here, she was previously established in Splatoon 2. She used to be part of a band. "17 minutes. Let's just hope they actually give the results out.
Yeah, but I think 2022, especially if it's a standard WotF, I think it'll do better than 2019 just because more and more people really want a standard WotF.
There is one thing I can say, though. I am not expecting it to be... Well, I don't think any of us here really are expecting it to be just SMG4 versus Mario with X as the host.
Yeah, I think those WotFs are a thing of the past. Like, what I think they might do, I think they might... Well, it will still be... Here's what I think. I think while it will still be Mario vs. SMG4, I think they're going to bring back the team-based formula from WotF 2020.
But here's the question. How are they going to make it different than the main games?
That's a good question, actually.
Because if it's just the same old, but it's just not an art-related thing, then you basically just made two WotFs. So they might not have a choice but to just make it SMG4 versus Mario.
I mean, I think it's pretty clear. Like, the main cast will still be, at the very least, part of the rap battle. At the very least.
Right.
If not part of the
thing,
challenge.
the thing I'm most doubtful about though is X being the host.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know actually. I mean, because I think he does do editing work for the Glitch Board.
Yeah, he does.
So
Like both X and FM, like they're real life counterparts.
Yeah,
Like, they both work for Glitch.
Yeah, the latter of which was revealed just literally a couple days ago.
Well, I thought that was pretty obvious, but yeah.
But yeah, actually, I thought it was kind of obvious. Like when FM was part of the special thanks in the credits for the final season of Meta Runner.
Oh, and also, by the way, we heard FM talk.
Yeah, we did.
Which, I'm gonna be totally honest,
Wait, we did?
it was very fucking weird to hear.
Yeah, at the start of the most recent Mario Does things, like there was like a little meet the crew thing, and FM did actually talk.
Although some people seem to think that was a voice actor.
Honest, knowing FM, I won't be surprised.
Yeah. That is... Anyways, I'll be right back and use the restroom.
Alright.
Like,
We got
I can
14
actually
minutes.
see FM doing something like that.
I know, I won't be that long.
He makes everyone think that's his voice, and then immediately does a rug pull. Like, he's all like, ah, that's not actually my voice, you fucking idiots. That was actually my little cousin or something, I don't fucking know.
Well, off to visit your mother.
Yippee kayak.
I'm saving that for the history books because they might patch that out.
Oh, let's hope Nintendo ain't watching this stream.
They'll never find me.
Definitely worth playing for hours. Yeah, but waiting for the results sure ain't. Oh, well, that's cool. It's a small fry. 12 minutes. 12 minutes until we hopefully get the results.
Alright, good luck, you. Trying to go give me shit.
Well, what I do know is that if either Team Rock or Team Paper, I think, ends up winning, there's going to be at least one person that's cutting their Switch in half, and another that's going to be throwing their Switch in a lake.
Well, let's see who wins, so we can know who did it.
That'd be interesting. 11 minutes. Most definite apologies, sir.
Gotta be both.
Now, the only thing I can say to anybody who played this Splatfest, good luck to everyone.
Good luck. What? Oh,
Fibs. Nine minutes.
9.
Alright. Eight minutes.
Still.
Walking simulator. Okay, so the standard moto boots are going to be returning. It gives me hope that the blue ones are going to come back. No sign of the green zip hoodie, though.
Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Yeah, not much. $7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. I'll kill you quickly.
Time to die, Chris.
Time to die, Chris. Heh.
I expected better from you.
You will not live to see the dawn.
Will not be held back by such insolence. By the way, for those that are watching, fun fact, one time I tried to do a Western impression and Rock thought I sounded like Professor Snape.
Harry Potter.
Mr. Potter. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare for you to attempt to brew a cure for boils.
I just love how, like, behind the scenes, like, Alan Rickman was, like, the exact opposite of the character he was playing. Because then Daniel Radcliffe, like, when he was reflecting, like, when Alan Rickman had passed away, like, Daniel Radcliffe was reflecting, and remember, and he said that Alan Rickman actually gave him a lot of insightful advice when it came to acting.
You will attempt to brew a cure for boils.
You know who else tries to make a cure for boils?
Regular show ended years ago. Let go of it.
Our mom.
The next thing we hear is loud smack coming from Jeffrey's end because his mother heard that and came in to smack him.
Ah, yes, that's soul.
Actually, how many people are watching?
We have 7 watchers right now.
Clearly we need more.
Why are you people even here?
They're waiting in anticipation. Now we have 8.
So,
Why are you
yeah,
people
so-
even here?
Alright, so for those of you that watch Death Battle, who do you think is going to win the next episode? James Bond or John Wick?
James Wick or John Bond.
My money's on Wick.
Now we have 9 viewers. Less than 5 minutes,
Oh
people.
Is this the most viewed your streams have gotten in recent years? Or recent, not years, but you know what I mean.
Well, most recently,
We're
yeah.
not even doing anything.
We're just talking about dumb bullshit.
You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
Like a crash bazooka.
Less than 4 minutes. Till we hopefully get the Splatfest results. And until then, I'm standing on this traffic light pole because nobody can tell me otherwise. Also, apparently fragile. Handled with care. Whoa, wait a minute. What is he doing all the way up there?
I think he's gonna jump.
No, don't do it. You have so much to live for.
Do a flip.
Do a flip. Honestly, considering he's a salmonid, I'm pretty sure he'd be fine. But my question is, how did he get up there in the first place? That's a pretty big distance to... That's a pretty high height for him. Unless he snuck in through one of those apartment complexes and just snuck out. That would probably explain
Okay,
it.
very important question. What is the more entertaining fighting game movie adaptation? The original Mortal Kombat or the Street Fighter movie?
Maybe Street Fighter.
The day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
Oh, really? So why all the blue camouflage?
Rest in peace, Raul Julia. Like he ended it on a high note with Bison.
Less than 2 minutes.
Less than 2 minutes like a panda.
Like Raul Julia accepted the role because his kids were big fans of Street Fighter.
Of course.
Of course. I was frozen today. No, wait, wrong.
Less than 1 minute.
You know what else is less than 1 minute?
You're disgusting.
Actually, little bit of trivia about the Street Fighter movie. The MPAA gave the first submitted cut of the film an R classification, which was unacceptably high for Capcom, who had stated from the start that it should be a PG-13 film. After various cuts were made, a G rating was given, which was bumped up to PG-13 with the addition of an expletive in post-production.
Quick!
What?
Change the channel!
Change the channel. It's a
Yeah,
little
Zangief.
green guy who's doing backflips.
And now now the people on my friends list seem to be getting on again. Everyone's waiting in anticipation. 5 seconds. Multiplayer maps and modes have been updated. This is it. No turning back. The results are coming in, folks.
Oh my.
Or not.
Folks, it appears we have been baited.
We have been duped.
We have been debated.
We waited 2 hours for nothing.
Sorry, chat.
Yeah, sorry. Apparently, tradition is going right down the drain.
They changed it to 3 hours because it's Splatoon 3 now.
Gosh dang it.
Can we go for another hour?
No.
Yes.
It'd be one.
Please?
It'd be 1 in the friggin'
Look,
morning.
the chat decided to come here, even though we're not doing anything. We are going to commit to this bit.
No, we're not.
Yes.
You people thought it was a good idea to come here, even though nothing happened. So because of that, we're doubling down on this shit. We are going to.
If Rock stream, he gets to decide. Rock, what's the verdict?
Hey, wait! I feel like he's gonna cut off the stream while I'm in the middle of like talking. Now that I said that.
This sucks.
Rock, we're just gonna have to figure it out in the morning at this point.
What are you talking about? It.
Watch them not even reveal the results until after the game comes out.
That would be pointless. So
I mean, it sounds like something that they would do.
So yeah, unfortunately.
Can you rename it? Can you rename the stream to Rock and Friends do absolutely nothing for 2 hours?
Maybe later, but
Well,
honestly, I'm tired, and I can't keep this going any longer. It's too much, man. I already did this once before, and I get it. People really want to see the results, but they haven't given them out yet, and we don't know when they're gonna give them out.
when are the results?
For all we know, it's gonna take more hours.
You know, it would be nice if they actually gave us a good time frame for when this will happen. But Nintendo being Nintendo, and they don't know how to handle online stuff, they didn't say anything.
Well, welcome to being a Nintendo fan. Hey, take your order.
Chat, or do you think this is entertaining? The fact that we're just doing nothing, expecting something to happen, only for any glimmer of hope to just be ripped away from us? Is that why you're here?
What? Well, to be completely honest, I'm not totally bored. I'm playing Cult of Lamb.
Shut up,
You're not
Jeffrey.
chat. You're not chat.
I am now. I'm the chat.
Okay, then put the stream up.
I don't feel like it.
Then you're not chat.
Coward.
Yeah, you're coward.
Wait, are you saying that your chat is a coward?
No, I'm calling you a coward.
No, what? I'm pretty sure we're implying the opposite.
You're Howard the Cow. You're a coward.
I'm Howard the Cow. You've heard of Howard the Duck. Now get ready for Howard the Cow. Howard the Cowardly Cow.
Why have you forsaken me?
Because hello, your computer has viruses.
Actually, Nintendo did announce when the results are going to be revealed.
When is it gonna happen?
10 a.m. tomorrow.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Are you kidding me?
They said Nintendo of Europe announced this on Twitter.
Wait.
Hold on.
Convert that to Eastern. Convert that to Eastern.
Yeah, 1600 CEST is 10 a.m. Eastern.
So for me, that's not gonna be until 8 in the morning.
Precisely.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
We pulling all night.
No.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I don't have the mental capacity or the sanity to do something like that. I work retail.
And I have to wake up at 10 a.m. tomorrow because of scheduling conflicts.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just
Something.
can't do that stuff. And I'm sorry, but considering that it's not going to be for several more hours until they actually update this, I'm not going to play a walking demo simulator.
Okay. So here's the plan. We keep the stream going, and then we just put like we create like a fake rock like dummy thing, put him into his chair, and then it's just spouting out like a random pre-recorded word like a doll or something.
I hate this. This is horrible. Jeffrey, you suck. Ham is a myth.
Then we get a
Something about shipping with FedEx or UPS. Yada yada. Jeffrey complaining about Transformed.
Luigi's like no good.
something about his.
Wait, something about Luigi's axe.
Something about Luigi's ass.
To be honest, I did just come for results, but y'all are entertaining. We're entertaining.
Yeah.
See, I told you, chat's it. You people are assholes. You find entertaining in this. You people are.
Ron, just hurry up and stream.
I know the perfect way to end this off.
We got it. Quickly, someone scream the N-word.
Nincompoop!
Watch someone try to like, watch someone try to like take me calling everyone an asshole seriously now.
You're not looking.
But really
so
though,
fresh.
like
Is everything okay?
you people, like.
Listen,
We're
gonna get through this.
No, we're not.
Here's how. Go to the lobby, get in some turf war battles, crush them, get that level up. Come back when you hit level 4, and we'll move forward together in freshness, friendo. Ah! Well, he told me to go to the lobby, so that's where I'm going to go.
Who posted their news on Twitter.com?
Okay,
Oh,
I'm in
that's
chat
me.
now. I'm on the stream now, so I'm chat now, so I'm an asshole. Does that make things even?
We're all assholes.
Well, yeah, I hate to let you guys down, but considering that I didn't know about this until just a few minutes ago, and I can't do all-nighters, all I can really say here is that you'll have to get back on the demo in the morning in about 8 hours to see the results.
Good luck for all of you.
So
It would have been
yeah.
nice if they didn't say this until the literal last minute.
Actually, the tweet went out at 4 p.m. We didn't find it until just now.
Well, anyway, for those of you that did stop by and found our ramblings entertaining, well, I'm glad we were at least able to make you chuckle. But, unfortunately, this is where I have to get off the train. But,
Yeah, fuck work that retail.
but, there is the possibility that I might stream my reaction. Granted, I'm not spoiled.
What streams his reaction? It's just like him gonna be with a hog face.
Or better yet, I'd probably just record it and upload that as a separate video. That'd probably be the better option anyway.
Can you get like dummies of everyone else here to like do the pre-recorded thing so it
Just
seems
have-
like we're still doing the live stream thing?
Just
I mean, I'm
have-
probably gonna be awake by then because again, I have to wake up for 10
Luckily,
a.m.
I'll
for
be
something
asleep.
tomorrow, but
I think I might have a better idea.
oh no.
How about we just do a short call where we end up recording our reaction to it? I'm pretty sure we could squeeze some time in for that.
Well, I'm not gonna be in. I think I'm gonna be inside for that, so I kind of have to stand outside because there's gonna be some people in like checking out my house here. So
Oh, well,
maybe I'll just bring my headphones out, but I don't know. I'm with everyone else there, so whatever. We'll just do. We'll figure it out tomorrow, or maybe I don't fucking know.
Tomorrow's it's a tomorrow thing.
well, anyway. Good night, everybody. Sleep tight, and
Don't let Ham get into your room tonight.
I was gonna say don't let the bed bugs bite, but okay, that works too.
Don't let the Jeffrey get to your room tonight.
Good night, everybody.